Welcome back. This is video 4 in the oil pastel composition. In this video you're going to learn about color schemes. And you might ask, what is a color scheme? And hopefully you can answer that. Some people also call these palettes. So a color scheme or a palette is the set of colors that you're going to use for this particular project. So we're going to use oil pastels, so you're going to need yourself a box of these Craypa Expressionist oil pastels. There's 48 colors. You are also going to need your drawing that you did on the final paper, and you need to get a scrap paper which is the same color as your final paper. So I did my drawing on the light gray, so I'm using a light gray piece of paper to build my color scheme. Alright, so here's what you need for your color scheme. You need the pastels. And this is how I get started. Oh, you might notice I'm working on a sheet of this newsprint paper. This is really thin paper. You need to get a sheet of that because the pastels are really hard to get off the tables. Okay, so I've got my set of colors here and I need to decide which ones I want to use. So what I'm going to suggest you do is start with one color. So pick one color that you think looks really good on this dark paper, or on your paper. So I'm going to go with, I don't know, I'm going to try some reds. So in the box of pastels, I'm noticing that there's 3 reds. I'm going to use all 3. You know, if you tried one of them and you didn't like it, you could cross it off and not use it. Okay, so I've got red. Now your job is to figure out what is an analogous color to red. And you should have 2 choices. And hopefully you've said either orange or purple. So I'm going to choose between those 2 choices. I'm going to go with some purples. So now I'm going to take the 3 purples that are in the pastel box. Alright, so now I've got red and I've got purple. You might notice that I have lights and darks of those, or as much as I could with the pastels. You want to do that. You want to choose more than just one shade of that particular color. Okay, and now I need some kind of color that's going to pop. And you have a choice. It could be a complementary color to the red or the yellow, or to the red or the purple. I just told you the complement of the purple, which is yellow. So it could be that, or it could be just another color that you think will stand out and kind of help your composition. So I'm going to go with like this turquoisey blue because I like the way that relates to the other 2. And I'm also going to use this kind of like, this is called pale green, but I like to blend those 2 colors together. So I've got those. And then you need to choose at least 2 neutral colors for your project. So you should know that the neutral colors are those duller muddy colors, so your browns, your tans, your grays, black or white. I'm going to choose a few different ones here. Please don't choose the gold or the silver quite yet. I will show you how to add those if you want to use those. Alright, I'm going to get the black as well, and I think I'm going to use the white. And then I might throw a tan in here, just so I have one more choice with blending. Either that or the peach. That would kind of work. Okay, so you can see my set of colors. I do not have rainbow throw up. That's one thing I want you to avoid. So I've got no orange, no yellow in here, and no real green. You know, this turquoise could be considered a blue, so I wouldn't add any more than that. Okay, so you want to stay away from rainbow throw up.